being on
him to socialize. I think.
So we will go to the main, remain seated and be served there. The main agenda
Of the diplomatic corps are to Allah, the all compassionate, the Master, Your Excellency, the Minister of State, Excellencies, my dear colleagues, heads of and gentlemen. It is my immense honor and privilege.
Let me announce that immediately after Mr. President will be presenting from table 1. We will proceed to outside
To thank Mr. President for having invited us to his intimacy to break the fast with him. Thank you, Mr. President. Sustaining the tradition this year again, Mr. President has invited us in the period of the last 10 days of Ramadan, the 10 most blessed days of the holy month of Ramadan, the days of the search of Laylatul Qadr, the night of power, in which the Quran was revealed to mankind. But this year's iftar is very special to us, Mr. President, because for the last 2 years we could not meet you due to the sanitary situation. And now, thanks to the maestria deployed by the Nigerian government under your enlightened leadership, the situation is, we can say the situation is under control. And here we are again today. Let me present to you our congratulations, Mr. President, for the success against this pandemic in Nigeria. May Allah reward you abundantly for that, Mr. President. Mr. President, as we enter an electoral year, we pray Allah to put the process under His divine guidance for peaceful, free, and fair elections. Please be assured that the international community will support your government to achieve a hitch-free election. The support will come before election, during election, and after election. Be assured of that, Mr. President. During this period of Ramadan, we pray Almighty Allah to grant Your Excellency, as in the past, this highest sense of wisdom and responsibility you displayed in the conduct of affairs in Nigeria, and which has uplifted Africa among the nations. Ameen, Ameen, Summa Ameen. Al-Barka Laylatul Qadr. Laylatul Qadr, this night when the angels and the spirits descend on earth by permission of their Lord to dispense peace and blessing to mankind. Mr. President, as we are to celebrate the Eid al-Fitr in a couple of days, may I convey to you in advance our best wishes. Barka da Sallah. Allah ya karbi ibadanmu. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Amen. I thank you for honoring the invitation to join me at today's iftar, meal in this holy month of Ramadan, the month of sharing and forgiveness, spiritual reflection, self-discipline, and empathy for those in need. I would like to use the occasion of this iftar to update you on some of the critical issues that are currently on the front burner of this administration's agenda and our efforts in handling them. Your Excellencies, we continue to make steady progress on the daunting tasks of combating insecurity, diversifying the economy, and fighting corruption, promoting good governance, and containing the coronavirus pandemic. Despite the many challenges we faced and continue to face, we have instituted measures to plug leakages, improve the economy, and enhance the achievements of the SDGs. These include renewal of vital infrastructure, including rail and roads, implementation of the 2.3 trillion naira economic sustainability plan to create jobs and provide support to small and medium-scale enterprises, and launch of the National Development Plan 2021 to 2025 to spur economic growth, leverage science, technology, and innovation. Other measures include establishment of the Office of the Senior Special Advisor to the President on SDGs, with the responsibility for ensuring coherence between development policies, plans, and strategies. Launch, in collaboration with the United Nations Development Program of the Nigeria Sustainable Development Goals Implementation Plan 2020 to 2030, to prioritize and mainstream the SDGs into their medium and long-term development policies and plans. We have expanded our capacities for managing the coronavirus pandemic while we continue to canvass for vaccine equity and for waiver of patents for manufacturing the vaccines and the approved drugs. The impact of the Libyan crisis on the countries in the Sahel, Lake Chad Basin, West and Central Africa is enormous and catastrophic. Small and light arms are freely in circulation in these regions. To this was made worse by the uncontrolled expulsion of foreign fighters from Libya without adequate consultations with the countries of the region. The world needs to work together to combat these common challenges, and I call on all your respective countries to reflect on this and collaborate with countries in these regions to combat this consequential spread of violence. As you know well, Nigeria has made significant progress in combating the Boko Haram group in the northeast. We are, however, recently confronted with new tactics deployed by the enemy to threaten our democratic values, as well as the common peace and freedom we enjoy in this country. I am very appreciative of our defense and security servicemen and women for their nascent successes in routing the terrorists, and I am confident that the security situation will soon be brought under control. I must acknowledge the support of our friends and partners in the global community, particularly the European Union and the United States, for their understanding, support, and agreement to allow us to procure vital equipment and resources to successfully propagate this war. This cooperation and collaboration need to be intensified in spite of other major challenges confronting the international community. Ladies and gentlemen, as we are all aware, the tenure of this administration ends on the 29th of May, 2023. Typical of election years, all over the world, the tempo of political activities is often high. That is the nature of democracy. I am committed to bequeathing a stronger culture of credible elections to Nigeria than I met. Those planning to rig the forthcoming election should think twice, because I intend to resolutely protect and defend the sacred will of the Nigerian people to be expressed through the ballot box. As Nigeria goes through this trajectory, I urge our friends in the global community, represented by you, the diplomatic corps, to adopt a positive role that reinforces the doctrine of respect for our internal affairs and the respect for facts and void of preconceived notions and bias. Your Excellencies, let me conclude by briefly addressing the Russia-Ukraine conflict. The ongoing crisis between the Russian Federation and Ukraine calls for greater consideration for humanitarian conditions in the affected areas. The war has lasted too long, cost so much, and hurt too many people, well beyond the immediate theaters. The rest of the world is progressively facing the impact of the conflict, and this will certainly get worse if an immediate resolution is not found, not least in the area of food security. The Secretary General's recent initiative of visiting Cairo and Kiev is most welcome. The United Nations must continue to actively lead the way for engagements that could ultimately unlock peace through diplomacy. I commend the Secretary General for his efforts in search of a ceasefire as a prelude to other enduring solutions. The world, especially the Muslim community, should therefore use the solemn and rewarding months of Ramadan, and especially these last days of the fast, to intensify prayers for de-escalation of the conflict and for the return of peace to our world. I once again thank you for being part of this occasion and wish you well in the discharge of your diplomatic duties in Nigeria. I hope you have enjoyed your evening, and may Allah shower you all with mercy and blessing. Thank you once again, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.